Have you ever felt like something was missing? Not money, not success, not even relationships, just something deeper, something you couldn't quite name? That feeling is where spirituality begins. In this video, we are going to break down what spirituality actually is, clear up the misconceptions, and give you real practical ways to start your own journey. No religion required, no special background needed. Stay with us. This might be one of the most important things you watch this year. At its core, spirituality is the search for meaning, purpose, and connection. Connection to yourself, to others, to the world around you, and to something greater than your everyday experience. It is not the same as religion. Though religion can be part of someone's spiritual life, religion is a structured set of beliefs and practices shared by a community. Spirituality is more personal. It is your own inner relationship with existence itself. Think of it this way. Religion is the map. Spirituality is the journey. You can follow a map, or you can explore. Many people do both. Spirituality asks questions like, who am I beyond my job, my name, my past? Why am I here? What truly matters? Is there something connecting all of us? These are not questions with one right answer. The beauty of spirituality is that the asking itself changes you. Research has found that people who cultivate a spiritual life tend to have lower rates of depression and anxiety, greater resilience, stronger relationships, and a deeper sense of life satisfaction. Spirituality is not escapism. It is one of the most grounding forces a human being can develop. Before we talk about how to start, let us clear up a few myths. Myth 1. Spirituality means believing in God. Not necessarily. Many spiritual traditions do not center on a deity at all. Spirituality can mean connecting with nature, with consciousness, with love, or simply with the present moment. Myth 2. You have to meditate for hours to be spiritual. No. Spirituality can live in a 5-minute walk, a genuine conversation, a moment of gratitude, or the way you treat a stranger. It is not about how much time you spend. It is about the quality of attention you bring to your life. Myth 3. Spiritual people have it all figured out. Absolutely not. The most spiritually mature people tend to be the most comfortable with uncertainty. Spirituality is not about having answers. It is about learning to live well with the questions. Myth 4. It is only for people going through a crisis. Some people do come to spirituality through pain, and that is valid, but spirituality is equally powerful as a proactive practice. You do not have to be broken to want depth, so how do you actually begin? Here are 7 genuine starting points. You do not need all of them. Just one can change everything. Step 1. Get quiet. The very first step is simply slowing down. We live in a world of constant noise. Spirituality requires pauses. Start with just 5 minutes a day of silence. No phone, no music, no agenda. Just sit and breathe. This is not meditation yet. It is simply making space for your own thoughts and inner voice to be heard. Step 2. Ask yourself the big questions. Grab a journal and sit with these. What do I value most in life? When do I feel most alive? What would I regret not doing? Do not rush for answers. Write freely. These questions are mirrors. They reveal who you are underneath the surface. Step 3. Explore without pressure. You do not have to pick a spiritual path right away. Read widely. Explore different wisdom traditions, philosophies, and perspectives. Notice what resonates with you personally. Step 4. Practice presence. One of the most universally taught spiritual principles is this: the present moment is where life actually happens. Most of our suffering comes from replaying the past or dreading the future. Presence is the antidote. Practice being fully here when you eat, when you walk, when you listen to someone speak. This is a spiritual practice. It does not require incense or a cushion. Step 5. Connect to something larger. This looks different for everyone. It might be spending time in nature, volunteering and serving others, praying or creating art, or simply sitting with the vastness of the night sky. What matters is the sense that you are part of something and not separate from it. Step 6. Develop compassion, starting with yourself. Spirituality without self-compassion becomes self-punishment. True spiritual growth always includes kindness toward yourself first, then outward. When you make a mistake, practice saying, "I am human, I am learning, I am still worthy of love." This is not weakness, it is the foundation of genuine transformation. Step 7. Build a practice, any practice. Consistency matters more than perfection. Choose one thing, maybe 5 minutes of morning silence, maybe a nightly gratitude entry, maybe a weekly walk in nature with intention. Do it regularly. Over weeks and months, something shifts. You become more steady, more open, more yourself. How do you know it is working? You probably will not have a dramatic awakening moment, though some people do. More likely, you will notice small, quiet changes. You react to difficult situations with more space between what happens and how you respond. You feel less desperate for external validation. You find beauty in ordinary moments. You become genuinely more interested in other people. You worry less about things outside your control. And you feel a quiet sense of okayness, even when life is hard. Spirituality does not remove struggle, it changes your relationship to it. One honest word of caution: not everything labeled spiritual is healthy. A healthy spiritual path encourages you to think for yourself, builds you up rather than making you dependent, welcomes questions, and does not require you to cut off the people you love. True spirituality sets you free. Spirituality is not a destination, it is a way of walking through life with more awareness, more intention, and more love. You do not have to have it figured out, you just have to be willing to begin. And if you are watching this, you already have. Take one step this week, get quiet, ask one question, go outside, and notice something beautiful. That is enough. That is the beginning.